Say, bruh, Floyd Mayweather might be the smartest man in the world. Before we get into this video, everybody go ahead and hit that like. Make sure you comment and make sure you smash that like button. And also hit that notification button when you subscribe, just so you can make sure you hit every single video that we have coming out. Now, first of all, welcome to Sports R Us. And we're going to talk about Floyd Mayweather today. Now, I know everybody just saw the fight. Everybody either seen it on Twitter, seen the highlights on Twitter, on social media, or you might have ordered the fight, or whichever way you watched the fight. I know you saw it or heard about the fight between Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul. Now, to be honest with you, the fight wasn't really a fight. I would say within the first 2 rounds, there were a little bit more movement, and in some of the rounds, you saw like a few things that happened where Floyd Mayweather may have caught him a few times, and Logan Paul actually caught Floyd Mayweather one time. It didn't really rock him or anything like that, but he got a chance to get a clean punch on him. But overall, this fight, man, them dudes was in there hugging like Will and Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on that episode when he found out that his daddy didn't want him no more. That's how much they was hugging. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, this whole fight was really just a hug fest. And that's why I say Floyd Mayweather might be the smartest person in the world, because he finds ways every single time when he has a fight to hype up a fight and to get the money that he needs to get in order to do a fight. And he utilized a YouTuber who's one of the most popular YouTubers out there. Him and his brother Logan and Jake Paul are 2 of the most popular YouTubers out there in the world. They have podcasts, they have multiple businesses, and they have the notoriety as it pertains to the young people watching them. Everybody watching them on, whether it's on Snapchat or, well, I'm not going to say Snapchat. I'm sorry. Everybody not on Snapchat anymore. But TikTok, Instagram, and, of course, YouTube. And the one thing about Floyd Mayweather, he's a master at promoting himself. He's a master at promoting and selling his fights. And what he understood was that, listen, I'm always going to be the villain, and I can always sell a fight. But what I can also tap into is the youth, which Logan and Jake Paul has. They pretty much have their arms and, they hands around the throat of the young people as it pertains to them having that audience. And so Floyd was smart enough to go against. And I know a lot of people are saying that why would you fight a YouTuber and all these different things like that. But when you're past your career and you understand that you are the undisputed, you're 50-0, you have nothing else to prove in the boxing ring, but that's the way that you know how to promote and also how to get money. Why not use it to get more money? And it's already set up to where I believe that Floyd Mayweather is set to have 10% of the proceeds from the pay-per-view, and maybe more than that. And I believe he's supposed to make, what they're saying, between $50 to $100 million possibly from this fight. So to me, that's a win. And he might be, like I said, like the title says, he might just be the smartest person in the world, because he finds ways to get his money. He finds ways to set up fights that's going to go in his benefit, and then he's going to be able to put on a little bit of a show, but be able to get out of there unscathed without any medical issues or any injuries or anything like that, and walk out with a smile and a big bag of money. And so when you look in that regard, Floyd Mayweather is a master at going and getting his money, or like people like to say, going to get that bag. And I can respect that as it pertains to business. He finds a way to get his money. And somebody like Logan Paul, this is nothing. I mean, this is nothing but bragging rights. Just like he said at the end, the fact that he was able to withstand and stay in the ring with somebody like Floyd Mayweather, who was sending shots. I mean, who was sending punches towards him, but he wasn't really sending the punches. And Floyd is not known to be a knockout artist. He's knocked people out in the past, of course, but he's not known for being a boxer that's going to just go in the ring and knock you out. He's one of those who are going to be a technician. He's a defensive technician. He's a defensive wizard. He's going to make sure that you swinging a whole bunch of times. You're going to miss him, and then he comes back with that one jab, back to defense. That's what he continuously does, and he's been a master at that. And he's also a master, like I said once again, he's a master at selling fights. He's a master at going and getting his money. And he got his money this Sunday. And there was a few other fights that was on the card. One of them that I did enjoy was the one between Chad Ochocinco Chad Johnson, and I forgot the other guy's name, and I don't have that up right now. But I did enjoy that fight, and Chad really showed me something. Chad really showed me that he could fight. Like, he had the stance and everything like that. Even though he got knocked down towards the end, it wasn't a knockout. And this was an exhibition, so there was no winners or losers. And I felt like just by him getting in that ring, he was a winner. And he was able to show people that he does have skills in that arena. But back to Floyd and Logan Paul. Overall, the fight was trash. I'm not one of those who love hugging fights. I don't like to watch fights where people just hug the whole time. I want to see people get hit. I want to see somebody get knocked down. I did anticipate that Floyd was going to put him down at least once. That didn't happen, so I guess that might be a part of the age and just the fact that I believe Logan Paul is about 30 to 40 pounds heavier than Floyd Mayweather. So that even lets you know that they kind of had a conversation prior to this. Listen, don't hit me too hard, because I don't want to get any type of injuries by you having more power or anything like that. But overall, it was an entertaining event. They had Deezus and Mero doing the commentary. It wasn't as good as Snoop Dogg, but I love Deezus and Mero, so shout out to them. And like I said in the beginning, Floyd Mayweather might be the smartest man in the world as it pertains to going and getting his money. So hats off to you, Floyd, for doing your thing, going to get that money. You didn't get any injuries, no injuries at all whatsoever. And hey, man, it's not on your record, so keep getting it. Before we get out of here, everybody make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put some comments in the bottom, man. Did y'all enjoy the fight? Did you like the fight? Would you watch it again? Would you pay money to go see it again? I mean, not to go see it, but would you pay $49.99 to watch a fight like that? Do you like the fact that celebrities, YouTubers, rappers, all different type of people, other sports figures are getting into boxing? Do you see that as a viable option for them, or do you just want to see regular boxers getting there and box it out? And do you like the hugging fest? Do you enjoy seeing people hug all day? I know people love, but I'm not trying to see no love when it goes down in that boxing ring. So this is Sports R Us. I appreciate y'all.